neither kings nor queens nor royal marines, the 28th Lord France.
Right guys, down in Grosmont, managed to get a couple of days off work, so thought I'd make the most of it. This has come along with me this time, which is good. Although twice as much to cook. Although she's been away with me so many times, she knows how to, or well happy to look after herself. There's the castle, just up there, sorry about the shakiness. And my setup over there. Slightly different setup today. But no doubt later on in the video you'll see all that. But really tranquil. We've got the whole site to ourselves. And the owner said that she's expecting somebody down to do the Three Castles challenge on their Duke of Edinburgh award, so that's good. But more of a relaxing weekend, or not a weekend but a couple of days. Looking off towards Hereford there. Not that you can see it. But yeah, hopefully be a nice relaxing couple of days. And well, intend to get up to a few things, but no doubt there'll be videos on that anyway. Cheers guys. Right guys, I just sort of show you out in the river. Really nice, quite fast flowing, just over that side. So we'll stay away from there. But I'm just, hopefully you can see just up there. That's where I'm set up. So just following the water course up. Loads of water boatmen and kingfisher, and seen any trout yet though, and obviously with me walking up through the water that will help. So yeah, there's a few people, not too bad. Just out with strong currents, jump into a canoe, all in blow up jobbies, and I think we can have a bit of fun down here. I'm pretty sure the landowner wouldn't mind, in fact I know she wouldn't. Let's see, just on the rock there. Over there, you probably can't see it, but it is quite deep. Probably a couple of foot, enough for a, definitely enough for a canoe or a kayak. You get a nice run, have a play, not too deep to be dangerous, and you can have a practice doing whatever you wanted to do. I would suggest wearing a helmet of some description up here, as it is a very, very rocky bottom. There's no real mud on the bottom. But just up there, a little bit of a rapids. But if you wanted to come down and camp on the riverbank, you could here. But that little bit there, I've just walked up myself. Apart from the slimy stones, been easy enough. Bit of driftwood on the bank here. You can make a fire. Anyway, guys, just all the people who say there's nowhere to go, you just got to get out there and find these places. And I appreciate it's not easy if you haven't got a car or some form of transport. Anyway, got a cup of tea on the go, so I'll bring you back in a bit. I'll show you this, guys. One thing I've rigged up down by the riverbank for tonight, infrared nighttime camera. See what, see if it brings any results. I'll put them in the video somewhere. Cheers, then. Tea tonight. Hot dogs, sausages, onions, and baps. Nice and simple. Right there, guys. Day 2. Just waiting for the sun to little break through. Up a couple of hours. Put the had quite a bit of rain last night, so we put the back tarp on just to keep the rain, so we can sit underneath there. But didn't get wet at all, so it was you know, I've tried this setup so many times. It's you know, just sort of polishing it up now. The 9x9 tent worked well, as usual. Pretty set up for 2 people. Both got beds in there, fishing bed type. Take you in there in a minute. Fire going. Brought my own homemade sort of firebox this time, but the it's got the standard smokestack on from the Frontier stove. I think it's called a Frontier stove. As you can see, burning well. Trying out these home fire heat logs. They didn't work very well in the Frontier stove, but obviously got a bit of gas back up there. But there's pros and cons of this sort of setup. Solar lights in the vehicle. Leave these lights on during the night, charge them up during the day, and if anything pops in here that shouldn't be, it lights up. Not that that's an issue, but nice sort of little security measure. But yeah, it's there are a lot of pros with this. You're nice and comfortable, you know, no issues with the bringing everything you want and all that sort of stuff. But the cons are just the opposite. You've got so much stuff, so much weight. I mean, the van, I wouldn't say it was jam-packed, but there was a lot in it. So you know, recently bought the new tarp there. It's a military tarp. It's some sort of solar meant to keep the heat in, and it certainly does. With that fire set up as it is, it's it actually fires the heat underneath the tarp, and it's noticeably warmer underneath the tarp than it is out here. And that was the other idea by putting this. We had the wind coming from behind us, and that just blew all the heat straight away across the river, and having that there stopped that, and it was noticeably warmer, although you know it wasn't too cold last night. But yeah, all in all, nice setup. Started using these restraining straps as well from my motorbike days, but still like the bungees, whether they've been military or civvy ones, purely because the wind blows, it allows a lot more flex. Whereas the ratchet straps, if something's got to give, it's generally the tarp, so it tends to rip. As you can see with this tarp, as with most army stuff, really over-engineered, massive brass eyelets, real thick. But yeah, in all honesty guys, not a lot else to tell you. Just a nice, easy, relaxing couple of days away while the weather's good, because the weather's been atrocious this week. So got a good couple of days. Gone real basic on food, it's all tin stuff. But again, the beauty of having the van, everything's in there. But yeah, if I think of anything else of interest, I'll bring you back. Cheers guys. Right then, they say all good things come to an end. Just pack it up. Well, I started to. That's the sleeping arrangements. Bag at the end. First aid bag. And car keys, so that we know where they all are. But, weather's due to change, so I'm going to do a runner, and if I'm honest, get back for the rugby. The World Cup starts today. But if you're ever looking for somewhere to camp, guys, there's the owner's farm. Just pop in and see. The place is very, very quiet most of the time. Do get some Duke of Edinburgh Award people coming down here, and they're meant to be down here later on today, but only 3 of them. As I mentioned in the video earlier, I think they're doing the 3 Castles walk, which is one's just up the hill here, and then the other 2 are, well, within walking distance, funny enough. But yeah, well worth a visit. As you can see, we're the only people here. Quite a few sheep. And if you've got a canoe, kayak, go and have a play on the river. And there is trout in that there river. I hope you enjoy the little video. I've taken the opportunity to use the time to make quite a few other videos actually while I'm here. I've been meaning to do. You may be able to see the grey clouds are starting to roll in. So I'll stop waffling on. And I'll speak to you all soon. Cheers.